Our story begins at the eastern extreme of Styria's Ennstal Valley, just before the Enns changes in character and disappears into the wild Gesäuse Mountains. The purpose of the Life Plus project, River Landscape Enns, is to secure long-term the essentially natural floodplain and river landscape with its litter meadows and resident fauna. At the same time, flood protection is being taken into account while the areas recovered are being made accessible once more to local people for recreation. For many centuries, the Enns was a lifeline for people living in the vicinity of Liezen. It also provided natural habitat for countless species of animals and plants, albeit at the same time presenting a constant threat through flooding. During the Great Regulation of the Enns in the mid-19th century, many meanders were cut off and the course of the river was shortened. As a consequence, not only were the dynamics of the river curtailed and the speed of flow substantially raised, but also natural flood zones retreated drastically, causing the loss of valuable habitat for fish, amphibians and birds. The removal of some of these regulation measures during the Life Plus project between 2011 and 2015 has benefited residents and guests of the Ennstal Valley, and particularly some of the region's precious assets, among them grayling, bullhead and otters. The kingfisher and common sandpiper, the alluvial forest of alder and ash. The 8 renaturation measures lie in the Natura 2000 areas around Admont and Öblarn. At the project's easternmost point in the Grabner Au, the widening of the Enns along a 300-metre stretch, fresh restoration of a secondary channel and lowering of the foreshore created a small, local recreational paradise. A little further upstream, one end of the old meander at Admont Ost was reconnected to the Enns. In the event of high water, the Enns floods this secondary channel over a stretch of 870 metres. When the water level is moderate, a backwater is created just by the mouth of the old meander, offering fish a calm retreat. Species like the yellow-bellied toad and Italian crested newt can also now recolonize this reactivated alluvial forest area. Schools in the region are using this newly gained environment to give lessons on and in nature. The corresponding laboratory has been built right by the Enns. Covering just short of 2 hectares is the zone of the measure at Esslingbach. Here, a 400-metre stretch of a stream was revitalised up to where it joins the Enns, enabling the migration of fish into Esslingbach stream is a fish ascent corridor. A few hundred metres upstream on the Enns at Dampfsäge, alluvial forest has completely recovered in specially created areas along the secondary channel. For a very long time, Ardningbach stream had also been inaccessible to fish from the Enns. Weirs were removed to allow unfettered fish migration. As a result of its new gravel structures and attendant new willow forest, Ardningbach stream now offers calmer, protected habitat for fish and birds. The generous widening at Alte Salze near Nieder-Öblarn doesn't just offer water sports enthusiasts easy and safe access to open water. At times of high water, the newly created pool also serves as shelter for fish. Removal of the bank revetment upstream of the old mouth of the River Salze created flat, frequently flooded banks. Upstream on the Enns at Salzermündung, or mouth of the Salze, the new secondary channel has already changed in appearance many times since its creation. During high water it serves as a drainage corridor whilst, otherwise, given its deep and shallow zones, this project area offers new habitat and supports the development of an essentially natural course of the Enns. Noteworthy in this project area are the erosion banks and becalmed areas with deadwood structures. Gersdorfer Altarm, over a kilometre long, marks the westernmost and last of the measures. This old meander was restructured with variations in riverbed width and depth and bank slope. Here, the connection to the Enns has a special feature. The inflow and outflow area is equipped with a float control to guarantee continuation of existing flood protection. Through the 8 measures implemented in collaboration with the Departments of Water Management, Nature Conservation and Torrent and Avalanche Control, and with support from the European Union, it has been possible to make a significant step forward for the future. The Life Plus project, River Landscape Enns, is an impressive illustration of how it is possible to achieve several goals at once, namely improving local people's safety and creating more space for ecology and recreation.